Welcome to Granny Shifting. I'm Ryan.
And I'm Jason.
And this is minute 34 of Fast and Furious. I don't think I said last minute.
Oh, no. You're going to really struggle to figure out what minute it is. Oh,
I think I'll be okay.
All right.
So we were like, big cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Which car does Brian pick?
Brian's picking a car, and there's all kinds of pictures. I think there's even more than we thought, because if you start playing it, look, it starts switching. Wait, pause that. Is it switching to different cars or different pictures of the same car?
Yeah.
Like showing the sound system?
Right, showing like what's in them, engine mods.
Yeah.
Pick one and look at it.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
Yeah, because I see like intake.
It didn't change. Yeah. Okay, so it's different pictures. They're showing engine-based shots. But it's funny because the camera then switches to Brian, who's sitting there watching it, and he's just he's in his
he's loving
what do they
it.
call that? He's in his
unicorn space.
He's in his unicorn space. I haven't heard. Is that okay? We'll go with that.
That was a term that I found out recently. It's like when you're doing something that you love. That's your unicorn space.
Oh, right.
It was.
You need to finish your blackberry brandy,
sorry.
because before we really get into this minute, I got something else for you. Pretty good?
Yeah.
All right, that was a blackberry brandy. This is Jacquin's apricot flavored brandy. So Jacquin's, top shelf. It's been around since 1884. It's all
Really?
natural flavor. America's oldest cordial producer. What's cordial? Like
It's like a
flavored
fruit.
brandy? Like, how do you concentrate apricots that you can flavor?
I'll tell you what I know about cordial.
It's
Nothing.
sticky.
But it was in Anne of Green Gables, and a lady in the movie. Did you ever watch Anne of Green Gables? That old
Oh,
movie?
yeah. So we used to watch Anne of Green Gables when we snapped green beans. All right, so this is how I grew up. We would watch Steve Urkel on Friday nights if our room was clean after we took our bath, or
Right.
our weekly bath.
You're
Okay?
talking about Family Matters.
Family Matters. Yeah, this
Right.
is a family thing, and so that whatever that is, 1 hour, we'd watch Friday nights. That's what we got to watch. The only movies, occasionally we'd watch movies, yeah, but we'd never watch TV during the day, except when my mom picked green beans. We get to watch Anne of Green Gables during the day, snapping green beans.
Really?
But we had to snap. If you stop snapping, hey, keep snapping. We'd sit there with a bowl of green beans, snapping the
Like
green
you just
beans.
snap the ends off.
Well, you snap the little tip off and then the little top part, 'cause nobody wants to eat that little where the stem connects.
Okay, yeah.
And then you got to snap it into like two
Oh,
or three pieces, so they're only like 2 inches long.
okay.
You
We just
snap
leave them the
snap
whole. I mean, when we
Yeah,
grew
it's
green
like
beans.
Rich
but-
people do that.
You leave
Those
them-
long, and you only put 3 on your plate next to your little pile of mashed potatoes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with like a
Little piece of ham or something.
yeah.
Pork loin, I mean.
So if you recall,
Okay.
Anne
Yes.
Shirley, one of her best friends is Diane. They're bosom buddies,
The ginger.
kindred spirits.
Yes.
No, Anne is the ginger.
You're right.
Her friend is Diane.
Brown curly hair.
Yeah, wavy. I'd call it wavy.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyways, so she comes over and she's trying to give her grape juice.
Okay.
But ends up giving her wine.
What minute? And they get drunk by mistake.
Yes, you remember
Okay.
that? She
Yeah,
gets her
yeah.
drunk and then she's like, "You're never seeing my daughter again." Yeah, but
That was cordial.
because what's the mom's name? Oh my goodness, it's Mur. It's something really terrible. Mur.
Comment on the Instagram.
Yeah, let us
or
know in a
in the
5-star review.
Discord.
What is
Somehow.
Anne Shirley's adoptive mother's name?
To win. Oh, should we do a giveaway for it?
For that? Yeah, Granny Shifting sticker.
Okay. First one to comment. Where on the Instagram,
I don't have Instagram anymore.
dude? Okay. First one to comment on the YouTube channel, and
Yeah.
Shirley's mom's name on this minute.
Yeah.
It gets posted on our YouTube channel, Granny Shift Pod,
Yeah,
Granny Shift Podcast.
just
find
search
it. You'll find
Granny
it.
Shifting podcast. Ryan and
Yeah, we'll
Jason,
come up.
comedian, stand up.
Yeah, professional, full time. And you can get a sticker.
Yeah,
That's it.
I think they can literally just Google Anne Shirley's mom's
Yeah,
name.
but they got to be first.
Yeah, that's true.
And you have to. And you have to subscribe to us on YouTube. And you win a T-shirt.
Yeah. And a T-shirt. Yeah.
Deal?
Deal.
Subscribe and be the first one to comment Aunt Shirley's mom name.
And it has to be in the minute 34 episode.
Yes, which
Yeah.
comes out on today. It's out. If you're hearing this, it's out. All right. Anyhow,
So I want to try some cordial.
yes, we got some cordial. So it says it's all natural flavor, but it does have caramel color added.
I was saying that cordial was non-alcoholic, and they were trying to drink cordial. I ended up drinking wine.
This is from Philadelphia, PA. Charles Jaquin, Philly, PA. So this also came from the trunk of the 54 Thunderbird, or 63. I don't know what year it is.
cordial, another term for liqueur.
Do you like apricots?
I don't know. Have I had one before? Are they like
It's like a little fuzzy
peaches?
thing. No, yeah. That's like a small peach, but they're not like very juicy. The seed isn't very tightly, like the outside breaks off the seed. They're delicious.
What's the thing that's like a peach, but it's smooth, but it's not a plum? It's not fuzzy.
A nectarine?
Nectarine.
Yeah. It's not like that. Those have a lot of juice in the middle. Like,
yeah.
Apricots don't drip at all.
Really?
They're still moist, but there's
Sounds
no like.
pleasant.
Yeah, they're not sticky, and they're fuzzy on the outside. We had an apricot tree growing up,
Really?
and every year we'd get like 10 apricots off it. So we'd each get like 1 or 2. And they were so good. I loved apricots so much. But small little
okay.
fruit,
Oh yeah.
and the seed comes out real
It
nice.
looks
So you can
very much
almost
like a
split it in
peach.
half, pull the seed out, and just bite the whole thing. Very good. Well, if you don't know what it tastes like, you're about to.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh yeah.
Oh, that's
Mm.
good.
Oh, you like that one?
Yeah, I like that one.
That's Jaquin's from
No
Philly.
wonder
PA.
that one bottle's almost empty and the other one's full.
Oh yeah.
But that other
Well,
one was one.
because I got 4
was gonna
bottles
say-
of the other stuff and I already drank 2 of them.
Really?
Oh yeah.
You're
What do you
plowing
think?
through it.
If you're ever, you know how I do.
If you come
When we're
upon
playing
free
Apex,
liquor,
When we're playing Apex and I'm just like not doing too good, and I'm like, I think I'm getting off
I don't know if
soon.
that's ever been the case.
Oh, you're kind.
Yeah.
If I'm drinking that, sipping that, playing Apex, I start buzzing, and I'm like, all right.
35%'s no joke.
This is only 30.
I mean, like, oh,
the apricot stuff. But
Yeah.
it's good stuff, right?
yeah.
All right. So our listeners are patiently waiting.
Yes.
They're tired of hearing about alcohol.
Did I tell you about the person who I recently got into the podcast?
No.
He was listening to my Star Wars podcast,
Sure.
and I turned him on to this one because I said it's like not as much about the movie as you might think it would be.
Oh, right.
And so he's listening to the new episodes and the old episodes concurrently to get caught up to where
Okay.
we are.
You're going to give him a shout out.
Yeah. Josh Kinnaman.
What's up, Josh?
Thank you for listening.
Yep.
But he said, is it a Fast and Furious review podcast or is it an alcohol review podcast?
You know,
And I said yes.
it's Fast and Furious.
Yeah.
But
Fast and Furious first.
when I get free alcohol, you know,
When
we got to
dead,
review it.
when dead men die and give you alcohol.
That's right.
Yeah.
Take advantage. Like that, you know, it was meant to be. All right.
Yeah.
So we want to find out what cars Brian's getting. So he picks numbers. So the pictures must have numbers on them. He says
Yeah.
2206, 3418, and 2765. So we get a white GTR Skyline.
That was not in any of the pictures.
There
I would have
was-
seen a white car with a big decal on the hood.
Yeah, it has a huge GTR on the top of the hood. Then we get a red R35 GTR, like the new GTR.
Yeah.
Brand new. And then we get
2765.
a blue GTR. So you picked 3 GTRs.
Yeah.
R33, 34, and 35? Probably.
I
Who knows?
don't know.
You're asking the wrong
So
people.
she's like, well, which one? And
Oh,
he
right.
says, I want all of them.
Right.
Yeah.
And which is like, okay, why? Just pick one, Brian.
Right.
And when's the race? Next Friday?
I thought it was like that day, but it obviously cannot be.
It was like, I think they said this Friday.
Oh,
or
okay.
something like that.
Okay.
So now we're in a shop, and they're literally putting an engine in the one car. Like, come
Like
on.
it didn't
you
have an
shoulda-
engine?
You
Or-
should have picked a different car if this one doesn't have an engine in it.
But we see the white GTR in the background with an engine in it.
Yeah. And
And
where's the brand new R35? That
who's
car
this
would be-
bloke putting the engine in?
That's Brian.
That is not Brian.
Oh, yeah, that's him. Stunt double.
It's got to be a stunt
Like,
double.
That's him.
He's like, can I put my own engine? They're like, no, we need to get someone else
We
in
don't
here.
want your hands getting dirty. That's him.
That's him.
No, that was him.
The other one was not. Come on.
His hair is dark in this movie, though.
I like it with the tips.
He hasn't been in
What do
Florida.
we got here?
All right, so what car is this? Because that is a V8
Oh,
with
this
a
is
Pro Charger on
Dom's.
it. Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. Okay. So at the same time Brian's working on his car, they're showing Dom in his garage working on his car.
Yeah. Did you know you can paint a car in a garage? Doesn't matter. Just spray gun, hook it up to.
I've done it, right? You know I've done it.
You did it very crudely,
Well, yeah.
but with tarps and like
Yeah, we hung
He's just
plastic
in
and a box fan up.
he's in like a just a
his
loose
workspace.
garage.
Yeah, with like an engine next to him, and yeah,
He already had that on.
tightening bolts. Brian's putting his trunk on.
You think they get like they're not smiling? Are they thinking like, man, oh man, this is gonna win? Like I feel like people that are doing this to the cars like, man, this is like great. I'm putting the spoiler on. You know, I'm cranking this down. This is
Yeah.
looking great.
Wait.
Like people who are working on their own cars, like for
They're loving
fun.
it.
Yeah.
I think Brian's having a good time. I feel like think about this. All of a
Right,
sudden,
but look at his face.
this is his job. Well, he's focused, right? He's not standing back. And do you think
Yeah.
you work in the garage with a smile on your face the whole time? You're working on a Nissan from the '90s. That thing's probably rusty, and like you're having a good time, but you're also saying some cuss words the whole
Yeah.
time. You know?
Yeah, why did I pick this one?
Yeah, this thing.
I could just
rusty
literally-
Japanese cars in the Pennsylvania salty roads.
I could have just driven the 35 and probably won the race. Like,
Seriously,
things-
stock.
I
So,
think set up to
are
win.
they preparing for the same race?
Yeah.
Okay, why would Dom be in the race? He wasn't one of the three that the police pulled up.
I don't know how Dom would get his name in there because Dom found David Park first, and he said something about Braga, and he said, "I don't know. All I can do is get you into the race." And Dom's like, "What race?"
Oh, so maybe Dom just shows up.
But then we see Brian come up, and that's when Dom's holding him out the window.
Well, yeah, and
So we don't
David
know what
Park
happened
doesn't-
between then.
He doesn't get him into the race because Dom tries to kill him. But Dom finds out about the race.
So he's just
enough,
gonna
I
show
guess.
up.
I guess. And then, Braga's like, that's fine. People can just
Yeah.
show up. Information's out. We're having a race.
This is Castrol Syntec 10W30.
Oh, is that synthetic?
Oh yeah, could
You
be.
shouldn't use synthetic in those old muscle cars. They're not built for it.
It's I can't read the rest of it.
He's got his MSD ignition. Nitrous. Who's putting the nitrous on? Dom? Drinking a Corona?
Yeah.
He didn't need to paint the other side of his car.
Does he know it's not painted yet?
Do you
Look at those
ever
body
have...
lines? Is that supposed to be like that? Is there some sort of like
Yeah, they used to have like
it
a
kicks
wide
out
body
there?
on the back.
Okay.
So, you ever have a part of your job, like I feel like Brian, he's an FBI guy. He's doing research and paperwork and sitting in a cruiser, and then now he gets to be in a garage working on, don't change this, I want to point something
not
else
going
out
to.
here. Working on a sport, like a tuner car, which is like what he loves.
Right.
Do you ever, like, have that at work where you're like, it's out of the ordinary, this thing you get to do, and you're like, this is just kind of fun?
I don't think so.
Your job, it's always the same.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of different stuff that I do enjoy when I get to like actually be in the shop sometimes, because a lot of times what I'm doing doesn't have a lot of like weight to it in the shop. Like I'm like helping with something, you know what I mean?
Right.
I'm like I don't have to like work on this car for 8 hours. I just have to be here for 15 minutes to help with something, and then I go back to my.
Right.
But it doesn't bring me like joy. I wouldn't say.
Okay.
Like I'm like, yes, I get to go into the shop.
But it wasn't
When I have to go into the
completely
shop, I'm like, I have to go down there and help him bleed the brakes, and that 15 minutes I'm gonna spend down there is 15 minutes I'll be behind on my work in my office.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
I'm not
that's
always busy in my office, so sometimes I manage my time poorly, and it's like I should be doing this, and instead I'm doing this.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I'm forced to go into the shop and help, I'm like, shoot, I should have,
Right.
been set
Okay.
up for this already.
Well,
You get it? Am I tracking?
Yeah. It sounds like you don't have this experience.
Nope.
Like for me, I remember one time back when I had a job, my boss being like, "Hey, are you busy right now?" I'm like, "No, I'm actually pretty caught up." And she was like, "So this is random, but if I give you this credit card, could you run to Dollar General and get some cleaning supplies? We need like a broom and blah 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 blah, because I guess something with the cleaning people, whatever." And I'm like, "Yeah." So I hopped in a company car and I drove to Dollar General. I'm like, "I'm getting paid to walk through Dollar General right now." And
Right,
like,
yeah.
I don't know, just thought it was funny, and I was smiling the whole time.
We get to do stuff like that sometimes, but again, the whole time I feel like I'm just thinking about like all the stuff that I should be doing back at my desk.
Man, you're a pessimist, though.
Yep.
You are a major, huge, hard worker. All right.
Thank you.
So don't change it. On the window of the car right here in the foreground,
Did you see me
there's a
highlighting
big
it?
Formula Drift banner.
Yeah.
So I wonder whose Autoland, whose FD car is this? Can you screenshot this? If you send this to me, I'll post it on our Instagram. So somebody's Formula Drift car back in 2009. This was like early FD. They have it
that work? Where
in
did
the
that
movie.
go? Where did that screenshot
You
go?
screen snipped. You got screen snip?
Yeah, but where it doesn't save somewhere. Usually has like a pop up where I have to like open it and save it.
Yeah, that was weird.
Doesn't it usually do that?
I have no idea.
Oh, it's like freezing the.
Oh no! Oh no! The recording stopped. Oh
No, it didn't
boy!
stop. It just
Well,
it paused.
oh,
The like
Pause. Oh,
I don't know where that's going.
it's not worth it. All right. Tell us whose FD car this is.
Well, I feel
and
like
you can win
it
a
showed it
t-shirt.
further out back here when it showed the whole garage.
All right, let's keep an eye out.
We can't
Uh,
give a
Brian's
T-shirt away
literally-
every episode.
Brian's literally tuning his car. Like he's got a dyno in there. Like you see the RPMs
Oh yeah.
going up.
Okay, let me back up a little further. When we first get to the garage, you see it.
All right, we're starting the minute over.
No, we're 15 seconds in already.
We need to wrap this minute up. Oh. It was a 350Z.
Almost saw so much of it.
Who drove a 350Z? Oh, what was that guy's name?
I wanted to say the guy from last movie, but I honestly can't even remember
It's
his
definitely
name.
a 350Z. Bob, I don't know. I do not remember.
The guy from the last movie?
No, there's some
DK.
actual drifter.
Takashi.
right.
Takashi. Got it.
Yeah, that's it.
You guys thought I would never
Yep.
get it, but I got it.
How did you know?
Yeah. I thought he was just revving up the
If you want to
engine.
win a T-shirt, figure that out for us, and show proof, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. All right. So,
A very FBI-looking guy comes up.
oh right, hands Brian something. Brian has his like mechanic shirt on, which
Yeah.
is funny. A button up. Like, do mechanics really wear button ups?
Nope, they were T-shirts.
Yeah, but like in movies, they have button up
Yeah.
with the garage name on them.
Right. I'm sure some shops do still.
So Brian opens the envelope, and it's a little tracking device. And
Standard issue tracking device. Boss wants to know where you are at all times.
Brian's like, "What?" But where's he gonna put that thing?
Couldn't he just put it in one of the other cars?
Well, or keep it somewhere easy to access for now, and then ditch it. If like, is there any reason he would be running at this point? He's got a good gig here.
Yeah, but what if the car gets stolen?
I mean, as long as he's not in it, it's not good for the guy stealing it. They could track it down, right?
Right,
It's
that's
more
what I'm
for
saying.
Brian.
They want
Like,
to be able to track it down.
he's not a criminal anymore.
No, he's on the up and up.
Like before, he was a criminal given an opportunity. So they wanted to make sure he didn't run, right?
Not in the first movie. First movie, he was a cop.
Yeah, but they didn't track his car in the first movie either. Wait, did they? Remember they pulled by Jimmy? Jimmy hooked him up. Jimmy unwired. No, that was the second movie.
That was the second one. Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder. Oh well. Yeah, I would think it makes sense for an FBI to have a tracker in one of their undercover police vehicles.
But it also gives it away.
What if somebody scans it with one of those scanner things?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was that movie? And they're like fighting to find it, and they got to pull it out quick before.
It was
Is it 5 or 6? It's one of those two, isn't it?
Oh, I was gonna say that happened in Breaking Bad.
Oh.
No, or Better Call Saul,
Mm.
the prequel to Breaking Bad, where they have a scanner to check the car or something and see
Oh.
if it's has a
Tracked.
tracking device on it.
But somebody with a nice car might track their own car.
No, it was his car. He thought he was getting tracked. It was inside the gas cap.
Oh, he found it.
He's smart.
Yeah.
And he took it out and he put a dead battery in it. And so it went dead. And so they came to replace it. And that's how he.
Oh.
But how did he do this?
This is spoiler alert.
Yeah. All right. This is smart. Here. All right. So he takes the tracking device out of the car, puts a dead battery in it. So now it sends him an alert. The battery's dying. He puts a brand new one, same model, into the gas cap, puts it back in. So they come, get the gas cap, leave with it.
But
So
he's
now
tracking that
now
one.
he tracks them and figures out where they went. But they think it's dead,
Right.
so that they don't know that they got tracked. So they replace it when they get back, but then he knows where they are. Okay, different movie. We'll do that one next.
And that's the end of minute 34. We got a nice rear end shot of Brian's car. It's all buffed and polished now.
Looking good.
Still,
The
we only
blue
saw two.
R34.
Yeah, we still only see two of them.
California license plate. I guess we're in California. That makes sense.
I didn't realize they had like a skyline, like what do you call that? Imprinted into the bumper there.
Yeah, I never noticed that.
Cool.
All right.
Thanks for listening, Ryan.
And I'm Jason. What's our cliffhanger for next minute?
Will we
Yeah.
have a brand new liquor to drink?
Oh. And will somebody win a T-shirt?
Find out next week on Granny Shifting, the Fast and Furious podcast. I'm Ryan.
And I'm Jason.
And always remember,
Winning's winning.